Hello people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today on this channel, let's talk about, ways parents can bond with their children. Some parents are so busy that at the end of the day, they are so tired and they don't have time for their kids. Some fathers, same goes to them. They don't have time. They're always busy. They're always tired, which is not so. So on this channel today, let's talk about, I am going to teach you some of the ways that you can bond with your children, because a bond with your children is something money can buy. You won't understand this, but with time you will. So let's talk about ways parents can bond with their children. So let me ask you a question. When was the last time you watched movies with your children? Can you remember? When was the last time you played maybe what, or maybe played together as a family with your children? When was the last time when you were cooking and your kids were in the kitchen helping you with, gisting, mommy, I want to help you unpound crayfish, those kind of stuff? You can remember? When was the last time when, let's just say, you took your kids out, you guys went for a jog, for shopping, you took them out, bought things for them, you guys were gisting, they were so happy, stuff like that. When was the last time you attended your kids' school functions as a father? Or you thought because you paid school fees, other things does not concern you? You won't understand, but with time you will. So on this channel today, I am going to explain all these things for you guys so that you will try to make amends where necessary, for the sake of your kids' emotional well-being and for your own sake too, because those children, they won't be young forever. When the time shall come when most of the things they will use and remember you are those things that, those time you created for them, those time they were playing with you as a mother, as a father. Even as I am an old adult now, there are some things I did with my parents that whenever I remember, I will start laughing. It is not just about paying school fees and providing food for them, which is still very okay. And that's your responsibility. But in order for you to build a bond with your children, so as I was saying, a bond with your children is something money can buy. Unfortunately, many parents think they will bond with their children when they grow up, forgetting that these children grow. They begin to find their path in life, having little or no time for such gesture. So you have to start now that they are small, they are young, in order to create beautiful memories with them. You have to start now. You have to start now. Because when they are grown, there won't be time for that bonding again, because the time has passed. So in order for you to bond with your children and create beautiful memories with them, no matter your busy schedule, you have to create time for your children. No matter how busy you are, you have to create time, even if it is just 1 hour. You have to make out time from your busy schedule and use it to create beautiful memories with your children. Those memories, they will never forget it. Even now that I am an adult, beautiful memories that I created with my father, with my mom, I still remember it. The amount they paid for my school fees, for my college fees, I can't remember them. The clothes that they bought for me, the prices, I can't remember them. But those beautiful memories, those days we used to cook together, we used to watch movies together, I still remember them. Those days my dad will sit us down and he will start advising us. I still remember them. Those days that he will take us to church, we will pray together as a family, I still remember them. Most of the things that they did then for us, the way we used to play, the way we used to gist, the way we used to watch movies together, the way we used to go for shopping. Some days he would take me out, he would go and buy clothes for me. I still remember them. These are things that matters. Yes, I am not saying paying your children's school fees does not matter. But there are other ways that you can, you know, create beautiful memories with your children. And that is what I am about to teach you guys on this channel. First of all, you have to learn to play with your kids. Do not make your home an autocratic home where your kids will always be afraid of approaching you. They can't even gist with you as a dad. If you can't create that enabling environment where your kids can always tell you how they feel, what they are going through in life, who else do you want them to confide in, who else do you want them to gist with? You have to make your home an environment where your children can be free to open up how they are feeling to you as a father or as a mother. So you have to learn how to play with your kids. It could be playing what or Ludo with them. They are your kids. You are the one that brought them into this world. Number 2 is telling stories. There is this story that my mom used to tell us then. There is this one kind of story, I can't remember, there are lots of them, all those olden days, one-on-base story. There are so many of them. You can actually come up with your own story, maybe based on your own life experiences. You can sit them down while you guys are gisting. You can tell them stories, maybe things you have gone through in life. Use it and educate them. That way they won't make the same mistakes that you made in life. I think these are things some parents don't know. If you can be able to let them know some of the mistakes you have made in life, that will also enable them not to make those mistakes. So you have to learn how to play with them, gist with them. The third one is you have to learn how to watch movies with them. Let's assume you guys are making use of DSTV in your house. There are so many family movies that you guys can watch together as a family. You can go to YouTube, search for family-related content or videos rather. Select one. Put it as you guys are watching the movies. You can now tell them the moral lessons. If there is any skin where maybe there is so much lessons in it, you can now use that opportunity to educate them on them. There are so many movies filled with so much life lessons. As you guys are watching it, you guys can be debating it while you use that opportunity to tell them the moral lessons in the movies. Okay? So you have to learn how to make out time and watch movies with them. Even if you are not a fan of movies, you can just spare that time, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, and just stay with your kids. You guys can watch movies together. So the fourth one is cooking together. Sometimes on Saturdays, you can buy things for making chin-chin, donuts, buns, popcorn. You guys can, make them in the kitchen. Let's assume that you want to prepare soup, okra soup. As you guys are preparing the soup, you can tell your children, okay, you pound this crayfish for me or blend this, as you guys are doing. You can also be teaching them to, you guys can also be gisting. That's another way you can bond with your children. When they are grown, as they are cooking that egusi soup or bono soup, they will have a flashback of how they used to do it with their mom or their dad. So you see, that's another way you can bond with your children. Some days you guys can go on swimming. If you have a swimming pool in your house, you can create time for your kids. On Sundays, maybe that's the day you used to have enough rest. After you are done sleeping and all that, you can say, okay, guys, let's go and swim. Everybody will just kit up with their swimming trunk and all that. You guys will just dive into the water and have fun, swim, gist. You can also be helping those that don't know how to swim. You'll just be holding them and they are, that's ways you can create that emotional bond with your children. Another one is taking them out on a shopping outing, fun fairs. There are so many fun fairs in different states. You can always take them to fun fairs or to eateries where you can buy them nice things. Shopping, find out things that they love. If it is toys, kids stuff, you can buy them things that they like. That's another way you can bond with them. If you buy things that they like, or when you guys go through eateries, as you guys are eating, That's another way of gisting with them. You will see that they are going to enjoy it, and they are also going to be very happy. When they go to school, they'll be like, oh, my daddy took us out. He bought chicken, KFC, and all that. You will see them having fun. I could remember then when my kids, when they close for a section and they end up opening for the next section, they normally ask them, how did you spend your Easter holiday and all that? You realize that your kids, or the kids rather, will start writing how they spent their Easter holiday. That's when your child will now say, oh, my dad took us out, oh, we went to shopping, my dad bought me nice clothes, we went to eateries, my dad bought me nice KFC, rice and chicken, or we went for holiday in US, we went to Disneyland. You can see that's you creating memories, beautiful memories for them, because they are already writing it down how they spent their Easter holiday. Can you imagine you didn't create time for your children? What are they going to write? They were just at home with the nannies watching TV. Nannies, not even you, their mom or their dad. So that is why you have to start making the right adjustments and make out time for your children, so that they will have so many memories of you with them in their brain. So make out time for shopping, take them to fun fairs, to eateries where you guys can enjoy. It is not as if that you guys do not cook at home. It's still okay to cook it at home, but sometimes it is not bad to take them out there to enjoy and gist with maybe other children and all that. So the next one is, as you guys are watching movies at home, you guys can also be enjoying it with popcorn and all that. It will also make it more fun and merrier. So the next one is praying together as a family. You know, like those days we used to do it turn by turn. My dad would be like, okay, Ada, it's your turn tomorrow. Goshuku, it's your turn the next day. That's how we are doing it. We are rotating it. So you can also introduce it in your family. As you are praying together with your children, you are also teaching them how to pray. That's another way of bonding with them. In future, when they have their own marriage, their own families, as they are praying together as a family, they will always have a flashback of how, that's how we used to pray with my dad. You know, there are so many things you can do with your children. If you are the type that loves to jog, to exercise, sorry, if you're the type that loves to exercise, maybe on Saturdays like this, you can tell them to, okay, wear your sports wears, your joggers and all that. You guys can jog within the streets. That's another way of bonding and creating beautiful memories with your children. As you guys are jogging, you guys can also be discussing. You know, you can always come up with educative, entertaining stuff so that you guys can always discuss. You can take them to, you know, nice places. If you have the money, you guys can go on vacation, go to Dubai, go to UK, US, Disneyland, and other so many fun places. Let them have experience something different from what they are used to. Let them enjoy themselves. Let them remember, oh, those days my dad used to take us to Disneyland. They used to take us to this place, you know. So let them have something that they can use and remember you as a dad or as a mom. Another ways that you can bond with your children is when they are closed for the term or any day you have chance, you can always sit them down and be like, okay, Odinaka, how is school? Are you going through any challenges? Is there anyone bullying you in your class? That's why I said initially, you have to create an enabling environment so that your children will be able to confide in you, so that they can be able to open up to you, whatever it is that they are going through in life. So some days you can be like, okay, guys, come, let's gist. Daddy is around, mom is at home. You will see them running. Mommy, oh yo, daddy, oh yo, they will just come. So you will now ask them, okay, what are you going through? Are you okay? Is there anything bothering you? Is anyone bullying you at school? Let them talk. Okay? If there is anybody bullying them, or they are the ones bullying other children, because some children are also bullies, you can now talk to them. See, it is not good to bully. It's not good to do this or that. You can now use that opportunity to listen to their problems and advise them, give them advice that will help them. Because if you fail to do so, they will now find solace outside. And those people they are going to meet outside might end up giving them bad advice. That is why every parent should make out time for their children. Give them listening ears. So, as I was saying, you have to give them listening ears. Reward them when they do something good. Scold them when they do something that is not good. You have to be there for them. Okay, allow them play with you. Allow them come closer to you. I know sometimes we mothers will always want that free time, no disturbance, we want to rest and all that. But sometimes allow them in. Let them gist with you. Let them cuddle you. Sometimes my last child will just come and lie on top of my body. He will now hold me tight. I will just let him be. That's just the ways you have to, create beautiful memories with you. Because by the time they are grown or must have gotten married and have their own kids, whenever one of their child will now come and want to hug them and hold them tight or lie down on their chest, they will be like, oh, I remember when I used to do this on my mom's chest or my dad's chest. That's how you create memories with your children. Sometimes, bat them by yourself. As you are batting them, make positive affirmations, declarations upon them. You are the one that gave birth to them. You are the one that brought them into this world. So I know a lot of people do have nannies and all that, but sometimes bat them by yourself. Make them feel happy. As you're batting them, you are gisting with them. You can even play with water with them. And you will see that they will be very happy. So a bond with your children is something money can buy. So start now to create a beautiful memories with your children. Play with them. Tell them beautiful stories filled with so much lessons. Watch movies together with them. Cook together. You can even cook for them while they enjoy. Bath them, feed them. Allow them to play and jump on you. Tease them, reward them, advise them, love them. Scold them when they do something wrong. Be there for them. Attend their school functions. Check their books. If there are subjects that they are finding it difficult to understand, if you are educated and knowledgeable in that field, you can help them. Don't forget to like, to share my videos, and to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Start today to make out time for your kids, to bond with them, to play with them, to watch movies with them, to hang out with them, do fun and entertaining and, things that will make them happy. Things that whenever they remember it, even in 20 years time, 30 years time, 40 years time, it will always make them happy. It's not that hard. You just have to make out time for them. Don't forget to like, to share my videos, and to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.